So preparing for this Man versus Coast, 3, 4, 5 times a week, I just go and run up on Dartmoor, put my ear pods in, I run all over the terrain, and I just mentally prepare myself that way. 90% of this race is trail running, so I've just kept on to Dartmoor because Dartmoor's a brilliant place to run. There's lots of elevations, there's really rough terrain. The money's going to the Pituitary Foundation. It's a fantastic foundation which helped me immensely when I got diagnosed with acromegaly. They help people with all kinds of pituitary problems. The pituitary gland is basically like the sat-nav of your brain. It controls all your hormones, so it's quite a complex thing. So raising awareness about these illnesses and raising awareness of this fantastic charity will help anyone that is unfortunate enough to get diagnosed with a pituitary problem. And they deserve to have as much exposure and as much money raised so they can improve their services even further. The reason I got into running was because I read the book David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me, and that really inspired me with my exercising. In the book he talks about to callous your mind to do something you really hate and do it daily. And I hated running. 6 months ago I couldn't even run a mile. My body's not designed for running. So I did it. I took on that challenge, and after a couple of weeks of running 2 or 3 times a week, I got to the stage where I was running 25 to 30 miles a week, and something just clicked. And it's just very true. If you do something that you hate every day, it doesn't become something that you hate, it actually becomes something that you love. It's still going to be really immensely tough and the biggest challenge I've ever done, but compared to where I was post-op 3 years ago, where I couldn't even, walk around the block, I'm doing 15 miles in one go and, doing plenty of cardio and weights. So that's what I've done. It might be right, might be wrong, but it's what works for me, and I've listened to my body, and, I've pushed myself, and I feel that I've done as much as I can to prepare for a race that I've had no experience in. This is one of my favourite places to come to exercise. It's mimicking as best as possible the similar terrain to Man versus Coast. So I'm trying to run over rugged territory, loose rocks, just to try and simulate as much as possible as running off track and on a trail. Obviously feeling confident, but as anything, this is unknown territory for me. So a bit nervous, but nerves are good. I always think nerves keep you focused and keep you humbled as well. But hopefully I've done enough training to be able to ensure that I can smash this race and bring awareness for the Pituitary Foundation.